Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. My name is Abdul Mehman from Huawei, and today I'm going to talk about how 5G inspire a new value to accelerate the digitalization in the vertical industries. I believe innovation is a key foundation and create more value for industries, telecom operators, and the ICT industry. Now, 3GPP release 15 and 16 standards are already completed. And currently, 163 commercialized 5G networks in 64 countries and regions are available. Release 17 and Release 18 work is ongoing and going to expand the capabilities for vertical industries, just like asset tracking, healthcare, education, factory automation, bringing efficiency improvement with the coverage, positioning, time-sensitive networks, etc. Now, many industry sectors demand high availability, high reliability, low latency, and secure communication, which 5G inherently supports. Now, 5G is also designed for the use in both public and private networks with the massive network capacity and will revolutionize many industry sectors. 3GPP's next evolution of 5G as a 5G Advanced, and work is outlined to start from Release 15. 3GPP 5G is a main driving force for sustainable economical growth and is driving 5.3 GDP growth in the next 15 years. Mobile industry is contributing $4.1 trillion in 2019. And of course, it will jump to 4.9 trillion in 2024. Now, by vertical industry, 35% of these GDP 5G contribution goes to manufacturing, utilities, and they are based on the statistics from GSMA's intelligence. By 2035, 5G will enable 12.3 trillion to the global GDP. And of course, it will create additional 22 million of jobs. Now, 5G is opening up new opportunities in various industries: manufacturing, ICT, retail, public services, construction, transport, healthcare, education, mining, and so on. Now, looking at the China market, Chinese government to promote the 5G plus internet, industrial internet related project with innovative application focus on 10 key vertical industries with the 20 typical application scenarios. Main applications are information collection, device cranes, remote control, video surveillance, AI's quality detection for the productions in manufacturing. So in 2019, three major carriers from China Telecom, Mobile, and China Unicom, conducted network verification with more than 200 enterprises in 30 provinces across the country, which they built some of these standardizations in the form of solutions. These solutions have been gradually put into commercial use in the railways, factories, mining, education, healthcare, and ports. Ecosystem and solution innovation and based on these vertical industry is a key component. Currently, 35 different business models. 35 these modules have been using the 5G chipset from Huawei, Qualcomm, and others. These modules are further customizing for the different devices which are being used in the different vertical industries. Now, the pricing of module is coming down day by day. So it was over $100. Now it has reached to $50. And subsequently in this year and the next year, the module price is going to reduce down further to $30 and $40. Which will certainly create the affordability and business case to justify the mass commercialization in the different vertical industries. Now, as we know about the market, as we know about the vertical industry, let's map it out, some of these vertical industry based scenarios which are specific to these solutions, just like remote control of the cranes or machines, which certainly require video-related connectivity as well as PLC-based device control. And in the drone and in the other area, mobile inspection is a key. Vehicle dispatching in the logistic areas is a key, which certainly will require a technical core capabilities from the network, which means that how much amount of latency is required, how much amount of downlink bandwidth is required, how much uplink is required, and then furthermore, high precision positioning in terms of vehicle dispatching and slicing up the network within those public and private network. So when we are understanding all these, so what we have done that we have all these 7 different verticals which are highlighted with a different solution, core capabilities, as well as your scenarios which are required by different industries. Now, based on this mapping and the standard, now we can build to the enterprise private network to meet this differentiated requirement of these highlighted 7 industries, which is our key focus in the next few cases. Now, Chinese operators have made great progress in developing 20 different industries, creating over 5,000 different projects and bringing in total of $1.2 billion in contract value. New business model has been explored to create value for industries, for operators, for system integrator, SIs, and ecosystem partners, which comes from the different areas. Now, coal mining is a dangerous job. And with the help of 5G, now we can change that job for the workers who are working 500-meter down in the mines. And certainly they can now control these remote diggers and different machines while sitting in the air-conditioned rooms. Now, they can also promote having the remote visibility of the inspection of these different areas using the video connectivity in the underground area. Workers underground has been cut to more than half from 140. Now there are 60 workers in those mines, which is in fact increasing the age limit from the perspective of working in those mines. Now, Huawei has customized the 5G base station to cater for this harsh environment, which has a water, temperature, dust, and explosion proof. And safety is the most important for this mining industry, where 5G has made it to achieve their KPI for the operation team, actually. But furthermore, cost saving is also one of the key components, where they are saving $35,000 monthly if you in terms of the usage. Now, similar case to the steel factory, which is in Xiangtan Iron and Steel, which is the southern province of Hunan province. We all know that iron and steel factories, again, is having extremely high temperature and dust and noise, which are the biggest threat for the workers. Thanks to, again, to 5G solution, where the workers right now can sit in a clean room and control the cranes remotely. Now, what they do actually, they need to create different plates in the steel factory. Now that all work is done through the video as well as through the controlling of those cranes. So now, instead of 3 people control 1 crane, now 1 person is controlling 3 cranes. So in fact, that is require a lot of visibility through the video links, which ultimately require a super uplink to real-time technology, which is used in the steel factory. because of these high definition and 4K related videos, they have catered for hundreds of these cranes. Hundreds of 120 different base stations have been deployed to provide the remote control of these cranes right now, while they are achieving 30% of the productivity and in terms of profitability now, and they are looking into $100 million, 100 million renminbi annually. Now, looking aside from that, if you look at the Shenzhen as one of the intelligent city where the innovation is starting in the different vertical industries. Now, Shenzhen government put it into place a plan so that they wanted to create this city as an intelligent city, and they put the 5G based network with the 46,000 of the base stations and providing the user penetration with over 20%. Rich application in 8 different industries were launched with roughly about 100 different innovative projects got started. Furthermore, you are able to see over here that is providing the 5G smart grid, 5G smart factories, smart airport, shipping ports, airports, stadium, healthcare, education, and different other industries. Now, let's look at the case of the smart port. Now, smart port actually mainly is required that you have a ship coming in with the containers. Container needs to go through the STS, ship-to-shore related crane, put it on the vehicle, move it to the storage area in the yard, and that yard is utilizing the RTGs, and those RTGs are been controlled through the operator, while these RTGs and the cranes are 20 to 30 meters high. Now, the main idea behind over here was how to provide the safe and efficient production of this harbor by having a remote control related mechanism which can increase the productivity as well as provide area for operator to sit it in the room in front of cameras so that they are able to see 5 to 10 different sides of these views, and they are able to manage and control the cranes. Now, that was only one of the remote control area, but certainly other than that, AI or machine vision related capability was included so that they are able to see the vehicle identification as well as the container number identification. Now, AGVs are put it into operation in various ports, and those AGVs are been again controlled as on an automatic way in the trial, where certainly reliability is one of the key factors. Safety and the drone patrolling is coming into the picture, where they are providing the safe environment for the entire port. And certainly it is improving further your safety as well as the space at the yard level by 25%. Smart grid is one of the key area where Southern Grid Corporation in China, in the southern part of the China, they went ahead and they said, okay, let's utilize some of the key innovative application at the smart grid level. Smart grids are required to be maintained on the usual basis, and they needed to cut off, they needed to shut down because heavy voltage area people can't visit. And that's why the robotics in the real time were involved to do the maintenance at the smart grid. Nonetheless, other areas which were utilized in the grid area was transmission lines, vegetation is increasing, as well as the maintenance of those high tension line is required and is a key component where you are able to use the drone related technology, or what we call mobility related drones in the real time are providing the updated information. which certainly is bringing the reliability-related cost, which was involved by reduction by 80%. Efficiency have gone up by 80 times, actually. Now, furthermore, if we are looking at mobile security, remote control upgrades, which are required by these robots, as well as patrolling of the motorbike, patrolling of the robots, patrolling of the vehicles right now is running through the 5G in the real time. And a couple of these cases are been defined, are been practically commercially deployed by the Beijing Police Bureau, Shenzhen Police Bureau, along with the operators and Huawei, providing the key capability that you are having these mobile law enforcement devices, which are 5G enabled, and providing them the real-time 5G related view of the safest area in those areas. Now, looking at the airport-related solution, Tashing Airport is one of the key where China's airline put it into one of the Face ID-based check-in, baggage drop, security, as well as a boarding-related procedure. Hong Kong Airport went to the similar exercise, and they have deployed along with the China Mobile. Now they went ahead and they said, okay, why not to put the luggage-related trackers as well on the remote control? Flight information-related display and high-definition CCTV has been put it in place at the Hong Kong Airport. Shenzhen's Baoan International Airport is also providing the flight taxiing lighting system at the airport, so that to guide the aeroplanes to go to the boarding gate, as well as towards the runway taxiing procedure. So these are operational related areas where not only the operation related capability are enhancing the airport's traffic a bit lower, but also bringing in the Wi-Fi in the shuttle buses, as well as having the petrol robots, which are running at the some of the outer skirts of the airport. Now, looking at the manufacturing sector, which is certainly is a key sector moving forward, and in that sector, we have a couple of deployments with Meida, with Haier, where the manufacturing is a key component, where the quality control through the AI and intelligence is been put it in place. Robotics are more wireless, so that they can have a lot of movement. So like that way, some of the cost reduction has come into from the logistic and movement perspective. Now, in the repair and maintenance area, where the quality control as well as repair and maintenance needed to be done, 5G plus AR industrial applications have been written, and those are doing the inter-machine collaboration in terms of production and in terms of checking out some of the procedure while you are deploying some of the software on those appliances, just like in microwave, just like in the TV, just like on the fridges and so on. And certainly it is bringing the cost reduction by 20%, and a faster delivery related mechanism through these mobile robots has come into the picture, providing 90% faster in terms of the environment. Now, all these things are there, but how to select the industry? So we have put it in place how to do the selection related procedure. The demand comes from industry. You do the technical feasibility based on those steps which I have defined earlier. Affordability needed to be seen, and then the solution needs to be replicated in the different areas. Now, in this method, you are able to see further that network slicing needed to be made, 5G plus cloud-related capabilities needed to come into the picture, ecosystem partner and system integration needed to be involved to do these different type of business models. And one of that business model has been deployed by the China Mobile, is called basic advanced as well as flexible, in which private, public, and campus-based private network have been offered by the China Mobile. Advanced related capability, just like a planning related and the tools, professional related service, as well as platform related services are being provided. Then further, they have a mix and match with the different functionalities are being added. Through that, they have a different charging mechanism, which is acceptable to the industry moving forward. Now, looking at one of the other key area, which is in 2020, last year, Huawei launched its first network automation and management platform for 5G to B services. And that 5G to B service suite is in the industry for the network, for the terminals, and it's provide actually intelligence and precise planning and network level visibility and proactive network terminal and the network O&Ms actually. So with this angle, you are able to detect your fault within 5 minutes of a period of time. So with the help of that, you can implement precise and intelligent wireless network resources, which is further mapping your services SLA and providing best O&M for the 5G network, which is helping operators and industry users to build their highly reliable based network. Currently, these are being tailored for the Chinese operator in those 5 industries, including steel manufacturing, port, coal, and electrical power. And certainly, it is improving the efficiency of the terminal as well as the network so that the operator can provide the self-management as well as a better SLA to the operators. Now, certainly more than the innovation, collaboration with the vendors, operators, industry ecosystem partners, and industry application developers are the key backbone to the commercialization of these industry-based solutions. Ongoing innovation in 5G is creating the core technical capabilities which you saw and will be the key moving forward. And intelligence will further enhance the road to automation, productivity, and quality control. Thank you very much for listening to me, and see you next time.